In this video, I will show you how to allow only multiples of a specific number like 1000, 2000, etc. in Excel like this. So let's get started. Here in this Excel sheet, I have two columns, one for the product name and another for the quantity to order. Now I want to create a validation that will only allow quantity numbers that are multiple of 1000. For example, 1000, 2000, 3000, etc. To do that, I will use the Excel mod function. The mod function returns the remainder of two numbers after division. This function accepts two arguments, a number and a divisor. For example, this mod formula will return 0 as a remainder if we divide the number 4 by 4 because the number 4 is a multiple of 4. This mod formula will also return 0 as the remainder if we divide the number 4 by 2 because the number 4 is a multiple of 2. This mod formula will return 1 because if we divide 5 by 2 we will get 1 as the remainder. I will divide the number of quantities entered by the user by 1000 and get the remainder using the mod function. If the remainder is 0, then the quantity entered by the user is a multiple of 1000, otherwise it is not. Let's create a validation rule based on this. Select all the quantity cells, go to the data tab and click the data validation icon to open up the data validation dialog box. Since we are going to create a custom rule, select the custom option from the allow drop down menu. Let's start the formula by typing an equal sign in the formula text box. Now we need to enter our validation formula that will return either a true or false value depending upon the cell value. I will enter this formula that divides the quantity by 1000 and compare the remainder with 0 to check if it is a multiple of 1000. If you want to allow the multiple of some other number, for example 500, replace 1000 with 500 in this formula. I will pass the first cell in the range, cell C3, as an argument of the mod function. Excel will automatically apply this validation formula to the rest of the cells in the selected range. Click the OK button to close the dialog box. Now, when I enter any quantity value in a multiple of 1000, it works fine. But if I enter any other quantity like this, Excel will display an error message. This value doesn't match the data validation restrictions defined for this cell. I can press the retry button to edit the quantity or the cancel button to clear the entered value. We can also change the title and message of the error dialog box to make it clearer to users. To do that, select all the quantity cells again, click on the data menu and then click the data validation icon. Now click the error alert option at the top of the dialog box. Make sure that the show error alert after invalid data is entered checkbox is selected. I will type the invalid quantity text as the title and the please enter quantity in a multiple of 1000 only text as the error message. Click the OK button to close the dialog box. Now, when we try to enter an invalid quantity value in any of these cells, we will get the error dialog box with our custom title and message. To remove this validation from the quantity cells, select all the cells and then click the data validation icon again. Now click the clear all button to reset all the validation values we entered previously. Click the OK button to close the dialog box. Now these cells do not have any validation restriction and we can enter any quantity we want. Watch these videos for more Excel tips, tricks and how-to tutorials. If you find this video useful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel.